The RNC, Paul, today released a little web ad. I'll play a clip.
If I said the sky was blue, they say no.
I've had to say no far more than I've said yes.
Why I voted against all the bailouts.
And why I voted against the $3 trillion budget.
You saw when he voted against health care.
Against the bailouts, against stimulus spending.
And voted against Nancy Pelosi's energy tax.
Those are all Democratic commercials. Democrats distancing themselves from the president and the Democratic leadership. Very cute Republican ad.
Very cute, very smart ad. Good for the Republicans. I'm serious. That's a good ad. And it points out, I think, I don't want to be too mean, but the lunacy of Democrats thinking they can run away from Barack Obama. He's our country's president, but he's his party's leader. If you're in his party, you got him. And you know what? This politics of differentiation, it never works. Republicans tried to run away from George W. Bush in 2006. It didn't work. Democrats can try to run away from Barack Obama. It won't work. Far better, if I were advising Democrats, I guess I am, Democrats, rather than distancing yourself from Obama, distance yourself from Lloyd Blankfein, the CEO of Goldman Sachs, or some of the special interest groups here in Washington that Democrats will argue the Republicans are too close to. Much better to attack the other side.
We're fighting for their political life, David, right now in districts that many of those districts went for John McCain in 2008 as opposed to Barack Obama.
And Paul's urging them to go down with the ship, and that's very gallant. And they'll have beautiful funerals and lovely epitaphs for their loyalty. This is a moment where everyone who can saves himself or herself in any way that they can. They have been, and when you elect a lot of people from districts that lean toward the other party, they're going to have to take these expedients. Notice something else when you talk about running against Lloyd Blankfein. That's kind of hard to do when this administration, in fact, was not very hard on these Wall Street companies. There wasn't a mortgage cram down. A lot of the things that might have been expected didn't happen. Wall Street and this administration are quite close, really.
Paul, you've studied this for a long time. I'm just curious, do you think more Democrats who fear that they're going to lose are abandoning the president and the Democratic leadership than Republicans in their time would do as far as Bush and the Republican leadership? I don't remember a whole lot of Republicans running away from Bush and the Republican leadership.
They were, in 2006, and I was helping some campaigns in 2006, all Democrats had to do was say Bush, Bush, Bush. And they
were Republicans running away from Bush?
Some were, and it didn't work
like
for
Democrats
them.
are now?
Sure, yes. And I remember in '82 they were running away from Reagan, and it didn't work. It never works. You look like a coward.
I don't know what is true.